either love this format or you hate it. I don't know. The feedback has been pretty good, and these videos are fun. I like this. I like shooting it this way. It's more transparent. It's more intimate, and you know, it's a little less production and more just scenery, right? That's a
Look at all those chickens.
pretty good view. All right. Here we go, everybody. Welcome to DISRUPTu, episode 75. I'm your host, Ryan Thogmartin, and this is the Funeral Professions Only Marketing Web Show. Man, good content today. So we're going to talk about billboards.
What?
Yes, billboards from a social media marketing company. We're going to talk about billboards and is there value in billboards. We're also going to have a 1-minute rant. We're going to talk about some other things that are super valuable. But first question is this. Ryan, how do I market billboards? I've already spent a fortune on them. I'm in the midst of a contract. What can we do on social media to make those billboards valuable and even amplify them? I love this question because look, I've never said that you should not do any type of traditional marketing whatsoever. There's still value in some traditional things. Look, I'm a fan of whatever works. If you can spend $1,000 a month on a billboard and it's producing call volume to where you have a positive return on investment, I'm all for it. I'm all for whatever works. However, data supports that billboards aren't working that well. So I'm going to give you a quick scenario of an opportunity we presented to a client that was in this same situation. They were in the midst of a billboard contract, couldn't get out of it, had already dumped a lot of money into it, didn't want to abandon it and not use it and pay for something that they weren't using. So they said, look, how can we use what we're doing with you through Facebook to amplify what we're doing on social media? So here's what we came up with: a scavenger hunt. Nothing mind-blowing, right? But this was cool. So we took a picture of the billboard. We placed a Facebook post and we asked everyone, hey, we have 5 of these billboards throughout the county. The first person who can correctly identify and comment all 5 locations of that billboard wins a $25 gift certificate to a local restaurant. Now, the value of this is that not only are we engaging the community, right? There's going to be engagement on that post, but we're helping the consumer think about the funeral home offline in a way that is massively different. And as we're all kind of in quarantine or lockdown or things starting to open back up, but we're still not traveling as much, me and my family have set out on a number of different drives just to explore, right? Just to explore what's happening, driving around out in the country. So this is a great opportunity to give families the chance and your community the chance to go explore your county and check out where all 5 of your billboards are at, and they can win a $25 gift card to a local restaurant or local business or whatever you choose. So that's a great way to amplify your offline marketing by leveraging the exposure and the attention you have through Facebook. All right, question number 2. Ryan, what should we look for in a social media marketing company? I mean, this is a good question. And there's a number of different things. Look, we're not the only social media company in existence that works with funeral homes, but there are some stark differences between us and everybody else. But here's some questions that you should ask whatever company it is that you're looking at to manage your funeral home social media. 1, is social media all that they do? Are they proficient in social media, or is social media something that they've added as a deal sweetener in your website package or your pre-need package? Is social media just something that's like, oh, this makes sense, we can offer some automated content here, we'll throw it in this package? Or are they actually social media marketers that are really using social media to help grow your at-need and your pre-need business? 2, are they a Facebook agency partner? This is a good one. We're a Facebook agency partner. We're getting access to things that you wouldn't have access to if you weren't an agency partner, and we've proven a high ROI on the ad campaigns that we're running. 3, do they focus on organic content, or are you getting just automated kind of grief and inspirational things? If you go to a local event and record a video and send that video to that company, are they going to edit that video, craft the post, optimize it, and get it on Facebook for you? That's important. Organic content, things that are specifically designed and created around your funeral home, who you are, what you do, and how you do it better than anybody else. That is what drives relationships. Relationships are what drive families to your funeral home. 80% of funeral home business is relationship driven. So relationships can't be pulled out of the marketing conversation. They have to be a focal point of the marketing conversation, and organic content gives you that. If someone's just automating some pre-need and grief and inspirational content for you, it's not going to move the needle. It's not taking a family from that's a great grief post to that's the funeral home or cemetery I want my family to use. All right, and number 4, how much time do I need to invest? So you as the funeral home or cemetery or cremation company, how much time do you need to invest in the social media working with that company? If the answer is 10 minutes or less, that's a bad relationship, because there's no way to make content organic and specific to your firm if you don't have any skin in the game or no time invested. Look, funeral home brands that work with us, cemeteries, we require at least 2 hours of your time a month, because I don't have access to everything that you're doing at your funeral home or in your community without that 2 hours of engagement. So are you needing to invest time to make that work? If this is just autopilot, automated content that's very generic, you're not actually doing social media. Or is the strategy just to throw up a headshot of a picture that you give the company and they throw $50 behind it and boost it? That's not a great strategy either. What's the funnel process of boosting that? Is there a landing page? Are you capturing a lead? Is there a purpose for putting money behind that post? Or are you just spending money to get in front of people, which is some value, but there needs to be an end goal. Like, that needs to achieve something. And then number 5, get case studies, get references. Do they have a proven track record of being successful, driving more calls and driving more value for the funeral homes and cemeteries that they work with? Those are the 5 questions you should ask a social media company before investing time and money into that relationship. All right, final segment of this episode. This is a little 1-minute rant. And last episode, I talked about the power of a positive mindset. This week, I want to talk about fear. And look, this is therapeutic for me. I'm guilty of this too. We let fear hold us back from things every single day, whether that's in just life decisions, relationships, or business. We let fear dictate actions. We overthink things. We look at people's perception and makes us fearful of what we're capable of doing. I had a conversation with a funeral director who said, I'm afraid to do social media marketing. And I said, well, why? And he said, well, when I bought this business from my parents, look, I'm still feeding them and my brothers and sisters out of this funeral home. If I make a change in the way that we do things and call volume decreases, it's my fault. But if I keep doing things the same way that we've always done them and spending the money in the same place and call volume drops, that's just the market. It's not my fault anymore because I didn't change anything. Don't let fear dictate decisions, because the fear is holding us back from things that could be infinitely powerful. Again, whether that's just taking a step in a relationship, whether that is venturing and expanding your business, whether that is just making a simple marketing decision, don't let fear be the dictator of your success. All right. Until next time, keep disrupting. Have a great week. Appreciate you all. And if you found this valuable, share, subscribe, like, wherever you're engaged, make a comment. Do you like it? And if you haven't joined our text community, join my text community. Number is right here on the bottom of the screen. I want to connect with you in a different way than just this content you see through social media. So some more personal interactions and some giveaways and some fun content, some motivational content, which is where my headspace is at right now. So join my text community. Look forward to connecting with you.